Is this a vetting issue of future officers? Is this a culture issue? It's clearly systemic.
Well, you know, I can tell you, looking at this situation, and looking back when I started 44 years ago, 10 years after Detroit's civil unrest, I didn't want to be a police officer. But I looked at this as an opportunity to be part of meaningful change. So one of the messages I'm trying to get out is, look, if you don't like what's going on and provide, you know, police officers and how they provide service in your community, become part of the solution. That's my message. The vast majority of the men and women who do this work are some of the best of the best. And yes, we recognize that all it takes is one. And certainly when you look at the cowardly act by this Minneapolis police officer, and then those who were complicit and just stood there, horrible. But what about the one brave officer that could have stood up? I give more credit to the onlookers who were trying to get these officers to stop. But instead, other officers sworn to protect and serve their community opted to do nothing. Senseless. I just had a news conference just recently, and one of the things I talked about, and I got so much respect for Chief Arredondo, who is doing a wonderful job trying to manage the situation in Minneapolis right now. Also, just the swift termination of the 4 officers. But I'm going to take it a step further. Probable cause clearly existed that officer, that cowardly officer, committed murder. Arrest him. Arrest him now, because that's what needs to happen. We don't do charging. That's up to the prosecutors to do. We arrest them based on probable cause. As police officers, that's what we get to do. And I think that will send a resounding message to that community, like it would here in Detroit, that we work for you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.